Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm so happy you guys chose to join me on this lovely Friday evening. Now this is the series I'm going to call In the Meantime, because let's be for real, I know you guys don't want to see anything apart from that series, and hey, when I tell you it's in the making, it's in the making. But in the meantime, you'll be seeing random stuff like this on the community tab. Not on the actual page, just the community tab for now. And I am working towards Heart to Heart episode 2. It should happen before the end of the month. Pray for me. I'm not the problem, okay? I'll just say that. I am not the problem, okay? But based on the requests you guys have for the next episode, it's gonna take a little patience on your part, but I promise it's going to happen, God willing, right? So today we are doing one of my favorites, fried rice. Round of applause. No, we're doing my mom's recipe. Her recipe is my favorite. And let me just go ahead and tell you what you will need for this recipe. You're going to need rice. Now, ideally, you want your rice to be 2 to 3 days old, right? That's the best rice for fried rice. Then you're going to need your protein. So are you going to do chicken breast? Are you going to do pork? Are you going to do sausage? You know, what else? Fish? I don't know. What do you guys like? But yeah, you're going to need that protein. Today we're using chicken breast and sausage. If you're health conscious, you can leave the sausage out. Now, season. Onion, scallion, garlic, hot pepper, carrots. Now, even though you're going to use a mixed veg, bear in mind that you're not going to have that crunchy element because the tin vegetable is very soft, right? So you're going to want to add a side of freshly chopped carrots as well. Next, you're going to need, that's it. Oh, you're going to need 1 egg. 1 egg. And okay, that's all. But come along and you guys can critique my process. You can critique the recipe, anything you want. Just come along for the ride. I'll make this disclaimer once again, I'm not a chef. Right? I'm just trying a thing, and the things I like to eat, I learn how to make them so that I can make them whenever I want, right? So yeah, comment down below, tell me, do you like fried rice? How do you make your fried rice? Or it could be something totally unrelated. Tell me how your week was. Are you happy it's Friday? Students, I know you're happy it's Friday. Working class people, you're also happy it's Friday. So yeah, let's just be mellow, soak in the Friday evening vibes. And once again, thank you for being here. Come along. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is heat your pan with some oil. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pin up my hair. Rightfully, I should have on one of those nets, but hey, I'm just cooking for my family. It's not that deep. You know, just let me know, how was your week? I'd really love to know. My week was just fine. I handed in my final assignment, which almost took me out. But praise the Lord, I'm still here. Glory to Jesus. This video reminds me of the time I was cooking with my cousin. I miss her. But Georgina, if you're watching this, I see you, girl. Anyhow, so after you heat the pan, you're going to add in your fresh seasoning, and afterwards you're gonna add your egg. Note the order. The order is very important, okay? So I'm pretty sure the oil is heated. To test it, we can just add in. Okay, we're good to go. Ooh, that looks pretty. Because and then you also need a little bit more oil. Don't be afraid to add it as the need arises. So you're gonna create like a well in the middle of it, and then you're gonna pour your egg. Then you're gonna fold it in like you're scrambling the egg, but then you want it to be as fine as possible. So, what's the purpose of the egg, you may ask? I have no idea. But I'm following my mom's recipe to the T. Right? Alright, so as it simmers, um, you just have rest of ingredients on standby. Oh, did I mention you have to fry the chicken separately? Yeah, you have to fry the chicken separately. I'm sorry, I didn't say it. And also, I did not remember. Dang. Alright. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Hello! But also, I want to know how many of you actually like to cook? If you don't tell me anything else, tell me if you like to cook or you just acknowledge that it's a survival skill and then like somehow you find joy along the way. I'm the latter. Yeah, I'm just trying to survive. But then some days it it feels fun some days. But then I don't know. It's rare. So I learned how to cook at the age of 16 when my sister left for college. Um, she would always cook, well, she and mom would always handle the cooking. Only time I cooked was Sunday and it was vegetable. So that wasn't really anything. But when she left for UA, I had to learn how to handle myself in the kitchen. Hey, Shara. Thank you for being the one to indirectly force me into the kitchen. But yeah, my first meal, and I laugh about it all the time, was cow food. My good mother, she knew that I didn't know how to cook. Like I could bake chicken, shake and bake, but she said, you know what, your first real test in the kitchen will be cow food. I have not forgiven her to this day, okay? And it's like it was Yui's orientation, so the three of them had to go, mommy, daddy, Shara, and I was left here at home. I don't remember. I had to stay back for something, and I didn't have anything to eat. And mommy was like, "Oh, look in the fridge, this is some cow food." I'm sorry. I barely know how to boil water, and this lady telling me to do cow food. Uh, I was mad salty, but I did do the cow food. Um, she already pressured it, and all I had to do was season it up and cook it down. And when I tell you that thing was watery like soup, but that was my first real introduction to cooking, and I guess that's why I don't like it because I was not eased into it. I was forcefully, you know, forcefully introduced to cooking. And yeah, needless to say, I had some watery cold foot that Sunday, and then when mommy came, she had to do it the right way. But yeah, that's my real first cooking experience. We're gonna add in our rice. It's time. We don't want to prolong the process. Now this is the time you want to start adding your color. It will take color on its own, but if you're struggling with your patience like I am, help me Lord, you can just expedite the process, adding some um what do you call that now? Ketchup. And I'm also going to go in with some of this. It's just soy sauce, but this one really gives it a nice flavor. But it's really salty, so be careful. And I had already added some to the chicken. So the reason why I didn't add all the rice at once is because um, it's harder to catch the color that way. So I added it in two parts. Fried rice for days. I did not anticipate this much fried rice. Oh my goodness. All right. And you just want to be patient with the folding in because you don't want any white, like I don't know, white blobs of rice. everything needs to catch color. So just be patient. So you are going to now add your chicken breast. Very nice. Keep your sauces on standby because your pot is gonna dry out times 10 because the all the liquids are being absorbed. Uh-oh. Okay. You can see like little peaks of egg, but don't worry about it. If that's a bother to you, then just pick them out, I would say. But don't worry about it. No, don't cover the pot. Like my sister has this style where when she's cooking, she just walk off you, whatever it is. So she'll just cover it up and she gone. Right? Don't do that. She does it because she know that I'm going to come back and check for her. But especially if you live by yourself, don't do that. And also with a dish like fried rice, you don't want it to spring any water or anything like that because it's going to be soggy, right? So just leave it open. All right, guys. So all that's left to be added is our mixed veg, and as soon as I add it in, I'm going to show you guys. But I have to run now, so the storage is getting low, so I have to go. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know if you want to see more of this content. And happy Friday. Bye.